So based on that video right there, just a kind of a visual of what that is basically saying, right? There are no words that end with a letter J. For the J sound, when you hear the J sound at the end of a word or syllable, it is spelled DGE or GE, right? We learned about that soft J sound last week, and right, that vowel E at the end tells us that says J, right? So when we're looking at GE after a long vowel sound, and long vowels are A, E, I, O, U, right? That sound, right, would be GE. GE also is after a consonant, like the word large, right? You can see that consonant before the G there. Then if it is DGE, that's after a short vowel sound, like ah, eh, I, ah, and right? Those are all our short vowel sounds, right? Like fudge. All right, so we have to think about which way it's going to be. So on our dictation today, right, we're going to take a look at that and practice some of those rules. All right, and so our first word is badge. Badge. I wear a badge on my shirt. Badge. Give me a thumbs up when you are done writing that out. Please make sure, make sure that you have your finger tapping hands out. You should be tapping out these sounds. B, a, j, b, a, j, right? So please make sure those are out. Should be in your reading folder. Again, when you're done writing that with your finger tapping hand, make sure that your thumb is up, showing me that you're ready to go. I'm sorry, what? You're doing badge. There is a badge on his shirt. Badge. Right here. Badge. Badge. I'm still looking for thumbs up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and type that out. Badge is B, A, and then a D-E-G, D-G-E, D-G-E. Please make sure that you are rewriting badge on your line all together. All right, showing me a thumbs up when you've rewritten your word. Good job. All right, number 2 is smudge. Smudge. There is a smudge on my paper. Smudge. Smudge is like a dark, kind of inky, blotty thing. Smudge. Giving me a thumbs up when you are ready with smudge. Oh. I'm going to see majority thumbs up, so I'm going to go ahead and type it out. Sm, SM, then U, DGE. So that should be smudge. Don't forget to write it out in your rewrite section over on the side. Giving me a thumbs up when you are ready. Let's see. Still waiting on some people. Okay. All right, number 3 is judge. The judge was in charge of the court. Judge. Make sure you're tapping out those sounds with your fingers. Judge. Give me a thumbs up when you are ready. Judge. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and check it. Judge. Right? And don't forget to rewrite it on your line. Judge. Give me a thumbs up when you are ready after you've rewritten. Okay. Our next word, number 4, is trudge. She will trudge through the snow. Trudge.
What?
Trudge. She will trudge through the snow. Trudge.
Trudge.
Give me a thumbs up when you are ready. I'm still waiting on a few. Trudge. All right, I will go ahead and type it out, showing you here. Trudge. Oh my. All right. Trudge. All right, don't forget to rewrite it on the line. Trying for your best printing. Don't just slop it on the page. Give me a thumbs up when you are ready. Still waiting on quite a few thumbs. Awesome. All right, our last word is fudge. I like to eat fudge. Fudge. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of thumbs. Not everybody, though. Still waiting on a couple thumbs. All right, I'm going to go ahead and type it out. Fudge. F-U-D-G-E. That is fudge. Please make sure that you rewrite it on 5 together using your best printing. Okay, give me a thumbs up and you're ready to move on. That you have rewritten fudge. Raul, are you done? Okay. All right. So our sentence, I'm first going to pound it out, then you're going to pound out the syllables with me, and then we're going to tap our lines. All right, so it is the fudge made a smudge on the page. All right, do it with me. The fudge made a smudge on the page. All right, let's tap our lines. The fudge made a smudge on the page. All right, go ahead and write out your sentence. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. I'll repeat it a few times. The fudge made a smudge on the page. The fudge made a smudge on the page.
What? Robin, you can't see Robin.
No, I cannot see Robin.
She would like to occasionally be called on.
Oh, yes, Robin?
I wouldn't want to be called on. Then why didn't you tell me that? Because I was raising my hand and wouldn't be able to see me at all. Oh, goodness.
What did she say?
I don't know. Yeah. You stretch. You need some stretch cream. Not stretch, I'm laughing. What is it again?
Okay, I'll say the sentence again. The fudge made a smudge on the page. The fudge made a smudge on the page. Make sure if you're not sure about a word, you tap out those sounds and then listen for those vowels that you're listening for to determine the GE or the DGE. Giving me a thumbs up when you are ready. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and type it out. Oops. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to record at the same time. The fudge made a smudge on the page. And there's a period there. You just can't really see it. It's hard to see, so just assume that there's one there. And then checking for cops, we should have a capital T. And then order, you should be reading out the fudge made a smudge on the page. And then for punctuation, you should have a period at the end. And spelling, please double check your spelling on fudge made, smudge, and page, assuming that your the, on, and a's are correct. Then please rewrite, checking for cops a second time.
She has ear only. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Give me a thumbs up when you are done. Still looking for thumbs up. Okay, all right, I'm going to go ahead and start reading the next sentence. I'll say it a few times. Obviously, we'll pound it out first. I'll pound it out first, then we'll pound it out together. Then we'll tap our lines. Number 2, the huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. Say it with me. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. All right. Now we're going to tap our lines. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff.
Huge what?
The huge ape. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. Guys, tap out your sounds. You should not be asking how to spell any of these words because you should be able to sound out with your phonics and your hand. You should be able to do this. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. I should not hear your voices. I'm going to say it again just a couple more times as you're writing. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. You should be giving me a thumbs up when you're done writing this sentence. The huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. Still waiting for a few. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start typing it out. The huge ape was on the edge, oh, it's too low, edge of the cliff. Putting a period at the end. Obviously you won't be able to see mine very well. That's all right. All right, checking for cops. We should have a capital letter at the beginning, capital T. All right, order, it should say the huge ape was on the edge of the cliff. That is a complete thought, so we're good. Punctuation, you should have a period at the end. And checking for spelling, you should have huge ape, edge, cliff definitely spelled correctly, as well as the other words. Please rewrite the sentence, checking for cops a second time. And you'll give me a thumbs up when you are done.